Good morning, YouTube. Martinez Country Home here. This is going to be a pretty short video, not that long, but I wanted to talk about a couple of things that I've been noticing lately. Yesterday, I just was one of those days where um, I was looking at my surroundings and what's going on around me, and I had for a while there, I was really kind of like an epiphany, excuse me. So what I was noticing is that the water, I just kept noticing, um, or so many things that are going on, kind of came together in my head and gave me an idea of what's going on. So this is my train of thought. So we have several areas here in the city where they're giving out water. Basically, they're giving out their water stations, and they're giving out cases of water, one case of water per household, and the fire departments are scattered throughout the city, like at senior communities and at the schools, the parking lots, and they're giving out water to the families, right? And this is happening throughout the city. At least the areas that I've seen is where, uh, I don't know, further north in the city, um, but in the south and the west, I noticed that um, basically they have water. They're giving out water in the economically disadvantaged parts of the city, and um, like I said, I can't speak to the rest of the parts of the city, right? But I just got the feeling like they're gonna, they being the authorities or whoever, there's some kind of an agenda going on with our water. Um, Instead of, and also the food, they're our local grocery store. They're pretty awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they do make tons of money, but their prices are pretty good, right? But that being said, they they participate in a lot of humanitarian efforts, right? I'm not taking nothing away from them. I just see that I'm looking at the big picture, and I notice like there's a lot of they're giving away a lot of food. They're helping out food banks and stuff. They're giving away a lot of water. They've There's a lot of families being helped out, which is great. I'm not saying I'm not trying to put that in a negative light. All I'm saying is, or my train of thought is, especially with the water. So let me stick to the water. I just have a feeling that, first of all, there's still shortages at the stores. The bottled water doesn't last long. I know that it's because people are still kind of like in a shock. They've gone through that trauma of uh being without and have not being able to get none. So now they have that prepper mentality of, which is good, of starting to uh, stockpile food and water. Excuse me. But by now, things should have kind of stabilized at the stores where they should be able to stock up like they always do, and have water built up throughout the days where, and there might be a days here and there where they're in the middle of restocking, but I noticed the water's going very fast. And so seeing all these places with water, giving away water, I just felt like there's something going on with there's gonna be a shortage. I feel it's gonna be engineered, and it's gonna be by design, that they're gonna put us through a water shortage of some nature. Okay, those are just my thoughts. Those are my opinions, but I feel like we're going into a time where we're gonna be tested, and we're gonna be going through shortages, and it's almost like we're gonna be rationed. Yesterday there was also a story, right as I had posted on social media my concerns regarding water. And not even 5 minutes later, a friend of mine, I'm sorry, not a friend of mine, but my one of my coworkers sent me um a text of a story at a local lake where this guy, somebody, put arsenic in the water supply, and which is, I believe they get their water from Canyon Lake. Um, I've been there many times throughout my life. It's a beautiful lake. It's been overdeveloped, in my opinion, but there's a lot of people in that area now. It's, I mean, it's basically, to me, they ruined it. Um, but anyway, so I believe that there's gonna be things like this going on. I just thought it was a coincidence, you know, here we're having water shortages, right? And they're passing out water, and then we got this guy going and polluting uh, one of the one of the water sources here in our area. I don't think we get any water from there, from Canyon Lake. It's mainly for that community, which is the next county over to the north of us. Um, but it was just an example of what I had just been thinking, that there's gonna be some kind of uh, I wouldn't say false flag, but maybe you can say that. I'm gonna link that story in the description so y'all can check it out. But it's just another event that ties into what I've been thinking. That there's gonna be water shortages, and the water's gonna be rationed. Um, I just believe that we are in a SHTF situation right now. We're in the midst of it, and we're in the collapse, the transition, whatever you want to call it, of America into something else. It's been happening for years, but to me, it's obvious what's going on. People are starting to catch on to Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030. They're starting to realize these things that uh, people have been talking about for many years. Many channels better than I. Many very intelligent people have been talking about this for years, trying to sound the alarm. And I think this is what we're seeing. Um, it's the control of resources, and these, the municipalities and these entities have the power to get these pallets of waters and pass them out to the communities, which is great. But there's shortages for the community at large, for the public to get water. And so I feel like they're giving us a taste of socialism, of communism, where they control the means of production and distribution. So um, I know it's kind of out there, but that's the way I see it in my head. The same thing with the food. The food is they're stocking up. They're stocking up, but I couldn't help being reminded of back in the 80s, when they'd show the films of the, like, I guess, I don't know if it was propaganda, but of the Soviet Union and the Iron Curtain, of their stores, where there was bread lines and um, empty shelves. I mean, people, boxes of potatoes. Very limited what those people could get, and they had ration cards and things like that. It reminds me of that. So, excuse me. I just wanted to throw that out there, guys. I look at the big picture. I tend to connect many dots and put them together, and that's the way I do it. I mean, and most times, it might not happen right away, but eventually it comes to pass. And so, you know, it's not something that I'm proud of being correct on, because uh, it's a dark future if that's what's happening, and that's what I see. Um, in an ideal world, it'd be great if everybody got food, water. Nobody would go hungry. Everything, there was plenty, and this country does produce plenty. The whole world does. But whenever you have government involved, whenever they get involved, I mean, they mess up everything. So um, that'll never happen. This world will never be ideal. So those ideas of communism and all these things, they're a pipe dream. The communities, yes, the communities, we can help each other. And if humanity was left alone, we could live a prosperous life, but people are too greedy. The human nature is there's people too greedy, and people like power and they like control. So anyway, guys, the water and the food, I feel like we're starting to see part of that Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030, where the authorities control everything. And I think that these shortages of food and water, they're by design. They're not. It's not anything organic. I believe that it's being done on purpose. So I just wanted to throw that out there to you guys. Just keep preparing. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Just keep preparing, guys, and don't stop. We're here in Texas. We're pretty much over the winter, but you never know. We can get hit by another one of them damn winter storms, whatever. But people in Oregon, also keep them in their prayer in your prayers up there in the Northwest. I've been hearing about the Pineapple Express, and I was looking it up. I'm not sure if it's already hit, but those people are going to be going through some tough times with the weather, and let's keep them in our prayers and our thoughts, and hope they come through that all right. So again, guys, I just wanted to throw that idea out to y'all, and just keep preparing, keep stocking up food and water. Get you a generator. Um, get you fans for the summer. Just be ready, because I think that the thing too, power, it's gonna be ration. Um, just be ready, guys. Okay, I just want to throw that out to y'all, and my ideas, my train of thought, and how I think. So that's my thinking. I see these things that are really, they look beneficial and benevolent, and for the most part they are, but these people, there's always an agenda behind what they're doing. There's always a reason. So that's just I'm very cynical now, of things, and so I just like to keep my eyes open and look at the big picture. Okay, so anyway, guys, y'all have a great day. Y'all take care of each other and love each other out there, because that's what we're here for. God bless you.